Hey everybody, Josh here with Connect Cause. And I know we're all struggling through this virus pandemic right now. And we've been hearing lots of information about, making sure we're sanitizing our hands, even things like make sure you sanitize your groceries when they come in the door, things like that. So what I also want to talk about and make you aware of is how important it is to sanitize your home electronics devices like your laptop here and your mobile phone. It's important to keep these devices clean as well and to surface sanitize these devices. Now, normally, step one when we talk about cleaning something like a laptop is we go after it with something like an air duster and clean the keyboard, clean the ports, the USB ports, Ethernet ports, things like that. But I'm actually going to eschew that for now because I'm here in this indoor space and I don't want to kick up any harmful particles, assuming maybe perhaps there is some virus particles in this laptop or on this laptop. So you could still do that, but I'd recommend you do it outside and maybe even wear some kind of protective mask when you do so. So what I'm using instead here is I'm just going to surface clean this laptop with a microfiber rag here that's already damp with some water. And I'm just going to add a couple of dabs here of rubbing alcohol. What you want to do is use a relatively pure mix of water and alcohol. Things like Windex, Clorox, bleach, those could be too harmful and too abrasive for home electronics. So water and alcohol, a nice pure mix, nothing oversaturated, just a little bit of a damp mix on a rag like that is going to be good for you. So the first thing I'm going to clean here is the screen. I don't want to clean the rest of the laptop and then clean the screen because I could potentially scratch the screen. So the first thing I'm cleaning here is the screen, and I'm just doing a nice side-to-side pattern here to try to avoid any streaking. And I also want to make sure that I clean around the outside of the bezel as well. And once I have the screen cleaned to my liking, I'm going to move here to the inside of the laptop, go over top of the keyboard. You want to make sure you get the surface clean, but don't be too firm. You don't want to squeeze water and alcohol into the interior of the laptop. As you go over the touchpad, just to give you an idea of the type of pressure you should apply, you want to clean the touchpad but not click it, if that makes sense. Okay, and you want to make sure you go on the rag first and then wipe on machine instead of like spraying something directly on it. That could be really harmful. You could oversaturate it. You could end up ruining some components on the inside of the laptop. So once we've got the inside of this clean to our liking, I'll move here and I'll make sure I get the exterior of the laptop thorough and clean as well. Go around the edges and I'll turn this over and I'll clean underneath it. Make sure this is good and clean. And then when we're done, it's always a good idea just to maybe dry it off with a little bit of paper towels. Again, this eliminates any streaks. Make sure we get it good and dry on both sides. It's a good idea to do this because, believe it or not, you can have, there have been studies done on this that show that sometimes electronics at home, like on your keyboard, you can have up to 400 times as much bacteria on your keyboard than you would on your toilet seat. So these things can get pretty grimy and pretty gross. So it's important to do this, and that's why it's important to talk about this, not only in the event of a virus pandemic like this, but this is also great for combating, like I said, bacteria buildup as well. So there you go. That's the A to Z cleaning of this laptop, and you can repeat this same process with your mobile phone. Just make sure you take it out of the case when you clean it, and make sure you clean both sides and clean the inside and the outside of the case as well. And then, of course, it's always a good idea when you're done to go ahead, sanitize those hands, make sure we're nice and sterile once we're done cleaning the laptop. So there you go. This is very important to know how to do this. Please share this around. I don't think there's enough of this information going around, and what we need more than anything right now in this pandemic is good information. So if you like this, please share it. And if you're interested in more of the services that we do at Connect Cause, feel free to visit our website at connectcause.com. Please take this and apply it in your own home and stay safe out there. And thank you for watching.